Welcome to So You Want to Be a Rock Star. I'm Tammy Oakland.
And I am Scott Wilson. And today, I want to talk about some stuff.
All right, let's talk about some stuff. What stuff are we talking about?
Well, what if you just decide you want to play an instrument?
Okay. Happens a lot.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
People want to live out their dreams.
they love it, they don't love it. You don't know until you try.
You don't know till you try, exactly. Or maybe you got a kid.
Yeah.
Your kid wants to play.
Kid goes, hey, I want to play an instrument. In band, in school, it's not that hard. You got
Right.
people that'll guide you. They'll tell you where to go. You can rent the instrument first. You can try it out.
Yep.
See if you dig it. And then if you do, you do. If you don't, you drop out.
Yeah.
So, you're out in the real world, not in school. You don't have guidelines. You don't know what to do. All you got is the Googler.
But I want to play guitar.
Okay.
So I'm going to go buy a guitar or a bass or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's say it's a guitar.
What do? You
go to the store.
Go to the store. Well, of course, there's a bunch of chains out there. There's a lot of places to go buy stuff. You can also look, Facebook Marketplace. You got buddies who's selling gear. You got whatever. I'm going to give you some recommendations on some things to look for.
Okay.
And things to do and check on before you make that purchase.
Because initially, I mean, I've been there, done that. You want to go out, you buy a guitar. You're not sure if you want to really play or not. So you immediately go for the box special, right?
Yeah.
Like hey, $100, I'm going to grab that guitar and go.
Yeah, well...
Good idea? Not good idea?
Not a good idea. Here's why.
Okay.
So, number one, you're not going to get the sound you want. It's going to be difficult to play. The action, which is the space between the neck and the strings, is hard. So it makes it hard on your fingers to push.
Yeah.
You may not enjoy it as much. Now, my first guitar was that way. It was terrible. It was the worst thing ever.
What was your first guitar?
It was called Decca.
Oh, whoa.
So I don't know where it came from, what it was. It looked like a Sears model, like a Harmony, something like that.
All right.
And the action was terrible, but I didn't know any better. I just thought, oh man, these guitar players are strong. What the heck?
And you're learning the chords, right? Your basic chords, and you're hitting that D chord, and you're like, oh, G chord. Yeah.
Squeezing, trying to make, because one of the hardest things in learning to play any instrument that has frets is to make your fingers do what you want them to do. Your brain goes, move pinky, and your pinky goes, I don't know how to do that, because it doesn't know how to do that.
And then move and have the strength.
Yeah. So if it is an easier guitar to play, wow.
You might enjoy it a little more.
You might enjoy it a little bit more. Your fingers aren't going to get as sore as fast. You can play a little bit more. I also recommend, don't go for the bottom. Go for the middle. Go for someone that has support for you. So, hey, man, this guitar's making a funny noise, or I can't make it make sound, or whatever it is. You could at least go back to that shop and say, will you help me with this?
That's very important, because there are a bunch of little things and nuances that can happen with guitars depending on the type that you have. That, I mean, even to this day, I got to ask for help and be like, I don't know what it's doing and why.
Exactly.
Please help me.
Not everybody has a roadie or guitar tech or someone who can just do it for you.
Right.
Actually, hardly anybody does. So it's important that you know, and you can learn from those people. You can say, hey, man, will you show me why this doesn't work? So maybe you got to pay a little bit more to get the instrument from someone who will offer that help, but it's totally worth it in the long run.
Yeah.
They're going to be able to keep you supported down the road. Now, maybe you want to go somewhere that offers lessons if you want to take lessons. And a lot of those places sell instruments.
Yeah, and some of them sell the instruments with the lessons too. So it's good to do your research and try to figure things out.
Yeah, just remember, the best deal doesn't always mean the best deal.
No, for sure. And then too, like, say you start playing down the road and you decide, man, I really don't like this. You can resell it, right?
Yeah.
Or Mama's got a new guitar. If your kids, seriously, so like if your kid wants to play guitar or drums or whatever, you get them a nice set, because you know what, if they don't like it, I got a new toy.
There it is.
It's all how you think.
And I've got a student right now that the mom gave him this really nice USA Stratocaster that she used to play.
Oh, wow.
And so this kid's like 8 years old, has this amazing instrument from the 70s. It's worth thousands of dollars, and he doesn't even know how to do it. But
be careful when you do that too, because I did that, and I gave my BC Rich Warlock to somebody. Yeah. And then they ended up pawning it.
Oh my gosh.
Don't.
Be careful.
Be careful. Yeah.
So, drums.
Make sure your kid still likes you.
Exactly.
Before they pawn it. No.
Yeah, or they might throw it at you too. But drums, same sort of thing. Bottom of the barrel drums, they're not going to sound as good. They're not going to, the flex on the head when you hit it, the attack isn't going to be as good. You're going to have a hard time making the drum sound like what you want it to sound like if it's not a decent kit. So I'm not saying go out and buy a brand new set of DWs or whatever your brand is that you are striving for, but go middle of the road. Don't go bottom of the barrel. Not necessarily your pawn shop is maybe not the best idea.
Yeah.
Now, if there's absolutely no way for you, or you're looking for help for your child and you can't afford to buy an instrument, reach out to a lot of organizations will help get things for you. And there's a ton of organizations out there that you can look for, and they'll help sponsor you with a guitar for your child if that's something that they're into and you can't afford it.
Yeah. People want to help other people get into music very much. So, I mean, if you just start asking around, people are going to want to help because they love the fact that you want to get into playing. It's a great community.
Yeah, and hit us up. If you can't find, and that is your actual need, hit us up. We'll try to help link you up with someone that can finance that instrument for your child. If you are looking for a band, how do we do that? We got a guitar, we got an instrument.
You know, honestly, it goes along the same lines. If you're going to one of those stores that sells and has, music lessons or whatnot, it's a great place to hang out and meet people.
That's right.
There's one option.
It's a community effort. Go to concerts.
Yeah.
Just start hanging out with people who like music.
Open mic nights. That's another great one.
Absolutely. Online, there's a bunch of stuff, and I know we've covered this on another podcast before, but you can go online, look for places where people are congregating that like music, go to concerts. A zillion places. The School of Rock thing, we talked about that. Amazing
Flash
place.
Jam's another great one.
Flash Jam, absolutely.
But yeah, it's a community, and once you start knowing people, you can start asking questions, and they can help you out and get you going where you need to go. But like you said, it all boils down to if you want to do it, music should be fun.
Yeah.
So you gotta make it sound right. You don't want to be frustrated right out of the gate.
Yeah. So get a decent instrument. Go for it. Keep practicing. Keep working. If you have any trouble, reach out to people. Get to know people. They're all willing to help you. I guarantee it. Nothing cooler than to see somebody's face light up when they start getting good at their instrument.
Absolutely.
It's amazing.
It's a great feeling.
Yeah.
So again, you can reach out to us anytime if you have any questions you want to know. We're happy to help. So rockstarmicdrop@gmail.com.